to share reading? Let's go. We are starting shared reading. Hurrah! Hurrah! We are starting shared reading. Hurrah! Hurrah! We are starting shared reading. The warm up starts and we all sing. And we all keep reading on and on to get to know the book. Boom, 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 boom. That was weird. Okay, hey friends, it's Miss Thomasini here. I got a new book and a new poem for you today, and you won't even believe this, but they actually have the same title. They're both called A Tree House. And have you ever seen a real tree house? They are super cool. Here's a little picture of one in our poem. Yeah, they're like little buildings up in trees. I never had one growing up, but I always wanted to. So this poem right here is by Shel Silverstein. So sometimes the author's down at the bottom, sometimes it's right underneath the title. You just always have to look for the word by. That's how you can find the author. Okay, I'm going to read it once and then I want you to read it with me. Here we go. A tree house, a free house, a secret you and me house, a high up in the leafy branches, cozy as can be house. A street house, a neat house, be sure and wipe your feet house. Not my kind of house at all. Let's go live in a tree house. Raise your hand if you would rather live in a tree house than a real house. And how about sing? Ready? Read it again with me as best as you can. Let's go for the title first. Tree house. Ready? A tree house, a free house, a secret you and me house, a high up in the leafy branches, cozy as can be house. A street house, a neat house, be sure and wipe your feet house, is not my kind of house at all. Let's go live in a tree house by Shel Silverstein. Awesome job. All right, friends, I told you our book has the exact same title. What are the chances of that happening? This one's called The Treehouse, so it did add a sight word, the, in front of it, and it's by Mary Atkinson. And you know, in this book, Bear is making a treehouse, and he asks a lot of friends, of his animal friends, if they'll help him build it. Let's read to find out. Do they help or do they not help? What do you think? Let's make a prediction. Raise your hand if you think they're going to help. Yeah. Okay. All right. Get back over here. Raise your hand if you think they're not going to help. Let's find out. Okay, here we go. The Tree House by Mary Atkinson, illustrated by Noah Connor. Take a look at that cover. We always have to look at the picture before we get started just to make sure we've seen it all. Okay, here we go. The Tree House. That looks like from our poem. Bear saw Mouse. I am making a tree house, said Bear. Will you help me cut the... What word would make sense? I'm going to think about what I just read. Bear is making a tree house. You know what? Wood could make sense. In this picture, I see Bear and he's cutting some wood. You know what? Look at this word wood. it reminds me of something. Let me show you. There's a word on my word wall. It might be on your word wall too. It's called good. Yeah, raise your hand if you know that word. Yeah, good is spelled G-O-O-D. So if I change the G to a W, I know it'll say wood because good sounds like wood. You can use the word wall to help you. All right, let's reread this sentence again. Will you help me cut the wood? I can't help you, said Mouse. I am too busy. Bear cut the wood all by himself. Take a look at the picture now. All right. Bear saw Rabbit. Bear said, will you help me carry the wood? I can't help you, said Rabbit. I am too busy. Bear carried the wood all by himself. Bear saw Squirrel. Bear said, will you help me? Readers, turn to your talking partner and see if you can figure out what word this is. You know what? I hear many of you, and it sounds like you're saying lift. Did you remember to check it? Did you remember to drag your finger underneath it and see if that makes sense? Let's do that together. Ready? Put your finger up under it. If. Oh, do you see if in there? IF? Yeah, that's a baby sight word. Right? Try it again. If. Lift. It does look right. Excellent. Does it make sense? Are they lifting the wood? Yeah. Look, he's got this little pulley right there, and they're trying to lift that wood. Let's reread. Bear saw Squirrel. Bear said, will you help me lift the wood? Yeah, that makes sense. Squirrel said, I can't help. I am busy. So Bear lifted the wood all by himself. Does this book remind you of anything? Remind you of another book? Let's keep going. What is beeping? Oh my goodness, something is beeping. Maybe my lunch is ready. I don't know. Okay, start over. Bear saw Raccoon. Will you help me hammer the nails into the wood? Asked Bear. I am busy, said Raccoon. I can't help you. So Bear hammered the nails all by himself. Ooh, what's Bear doing now? Take a look. Okay. Bear saw Owl. Bear asked, will you help me? Is that paint the wood? Is that right? Is paint the right word? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Does paint make sense? Yeah, in the picture, Bear has paint. Look, he's actually holding it in his mouth. Don't do that at home, friends. There's germs. Yeah, but let's check it just to make sure. Ready? Aimed. Ooh, try again. Aimed. Yeah, whenever I say check the word, I mean drag your finger under it. So we check this word. It looks good. It makes sense. Let's reread. Here we go. Bear asked, "Will you help me paint the wood?" Owl said, "I can't help. I am much too busy." Bear painted the wood all by himself. Look at Bear. At last, Bear had his treehouse, but he was all by himself. Then Bear heard a noise. Look! Bear looked down. A chair was coming up. "We have chairs for your treehouse," said Owl. "Look, you were busy," said Bear. "You were busy helping me." Oh, that's so sweet. That's great job, readers. Hey, you know what we do after we read a book? Reading rock stars have to retell the story. Okay, I'll help get you started and then you take it from there. So, first, we have Bear and he's going to build a tree house. So, he goes and cuts the wood. He asks Mouse to help him, but Mouse is too busy. He had to cut the wood all by himself. All right, friends, your turn. Take it from here. What's happening on this page? And this page? Is Raccoon going to help him? Oh, remember that paintbrush in his mouth. What's happening on this page? Who did he ask? Oh, what's Bear thinking right now? He heard a noise. What was it? What's going on? Oh, now what's happening? Great job, readers. I love a good story with a happy ending. All right, make sure you're practicing retelling your stories to your partners, whether if you're in centers or at home or with your stuffed animal. All right, friends, see you later. Bye.